And hello to all you day trading enthusiasts. This is Monday, October 12th, Thanksgiving in Canada. This is a 9 p.m. class. Now we have some guests here. And for our guests, remember, it's your first time. We're going to be speaking Chinese or Russian. And the way you benefit, you stay focused on what the conversation is. Don't judge. So for the guests, don't judge. If you sit here and say, oh, yeah, oh, no, oh, that's not possible. Oh, I've been in the market for 20 years. I know this doesn't work. If that's your attitude, you might as well leave because you're not going to learn a thing. Not just for the guests, but for every member of the Day Trading Coach we have in this room. Right now we have 70 people here. It's in your best interest not to judge. Children learn real good, real fast because they don't judge. They're not too smart for their own good. Be open. Just listen. 90% of the people that trade the markets don't make a dime. But that's because they don't listen. So, I'm going to show you tonight how the price interacts with the eagle. This is the eagle right there. Each time frame has an eagle. Here's an eagle on a Falcon 16. Here's an eagle on a Falcon 32. 1, 2. This eagle here, right here, is mimicking, this eagle is being mimicked by this hawk. So in other words, what we call the hawk, which is this indicator here, this hawk is duplicating this eagle. This hawk is duplicating this eagle. Now, tonight's class is about price interaction with the eagle. The price always hunts the eagle, and when he gets away from it, it comes right back to it. For example, here, the price gets away from the eagle. What does it do? As soon as it crosses the hawk, went right back to the eagle. And I'm even going to eventually get rid of the hawk in every chart so you can begin to understand more. The hawk here is a very powerful message. For example, the hawk here is the eagle there. Once the hawk starts crossing the traveler, now this here is the traveler. Now we give our indicators names that it's not common. That's because folks who've been trading the market and not being successful at it, they don't need to learn how to trade talking about moving averages and MACDs, and that language is the past. Okay? That language just reminds you of the failures. So we designed this to help those who've been in the market without success, or barely no success, and to help you cannot keep thinking about the very thing that you thought was right and it didn't work for you. So here we have the eagle. This is the hawk. This hawk is mimicking that eagle. And I can show you by putting a line right here. There's the eagle right there. This hawk here is mimicking this eagle right there. When you put the front star indicator, let's say, on the back chart with the same indicator of that chart, it tells you a whole different message. For example, okay, let's look at this here. Let this go. Focus on this here. This is what we call a Falcon 8. You can think of an 8 horsepower. Falcon 16, 16 horsepower. Falcon 32, 32 horsepower. It takes twice the bars here to make a bar here, so to speak. Twice the bars here to make a bar here. This is like a clock. And even for those of you who are members and you've been trading, you must remind yourself of this all the time. This is like a clock. For example, this is the hour button. The hour button rolls and hits, let's say, 12 o'clock. But it's not until the second button that comes through that starts to qualify the 12, and it's not until the millisecond. Okay, let's say that's the hour. Let's talk about this as the minute, and let's talk about this as the second. It's not until the second, button of your watch or your clock comes through the 12 that makes this now closer to hit 12 o'clock. And then when you look at your Falcon 3, the chart you use to time your trade, to click your dome, it's not until the millisecond crosses the 12 that it's a legitimate 12 o'clock. Does that make sense? There is 77 folks here. I should get yes or no 77 times. Make those fingers work, because now you're listening, you are seeing, and you are physically engaged. It's the best way to learn. Next thing is to add feelings and emotion and excitement to the information. People that lose money in a market actually literally taught themselves to lose money in a market, period. Everything you do because you learn. If you finally want to achieve success, you must listen. And just listen. Please listen. So, let me use this example here. Well, I'll show a little bit like this. So, here's the price. When the market is moving, the bars are moving. As the bars move, notice the way they move the indicators. The bar's moving, it's moving the indicators. Okay, now the price got inside of the eagle. That weakens the power up. As the bar goes up, now as this thing will start dropping here, notice so far this hawk is from that eagle. So if I was to move this over here, that hawk is that eagle. As soon as the price hit an area of resistance, it rejected, and its destination is to come from this eagle to the next eagle. That's a common behavior. The market is people. Everything people do based on a system. And people are creatures of habit. You can see the same thing day after day after day. One of the key also reasons for success at the Day Trading Coach is that every day we work with the same product. I've known this product for almost 20 years. You can make a lot of money working with one product, the Russell 2000 E-mini Futures. So, it came pretty close to it. Right here. The eagle here is above the hawk. That means this thing can come to the traveler and bounce off the traveler. Goes back to the eagle and breaks through. So the thing I want you to be aware of it before I take off some indicators is that as the price moves, it pulls the indicators behind you. Now, the fact that the indicator, the key to your success, it will be from you understanding what's behind you, tells you what's going to happen next. What's behind you? The lagger indicator is the best indicator in the world, contrary to the mindset of those who don't make any money in the market. They don't seem to understand this. And if this is one of you, all due respect, no offense intended. So now, this picture here, that's what it tells you. I want to bring this to the end here, so you can see the way the price is moving. So by the time you get here, just to show another thing here, another point, when you came through this eagle and through this eagle, the price came to the hawk here, that's where it stopped, which means that's that eagle. The price is forever chasing the eagles. So what I'm going to do here, is remove the hawk. I don't have to remove the hawk on this one. Let's remove the hawk from here. Okay, let's go back here. Let's put a line here. This is the Falcon 8. This moves faster than a 16. The 16 moves faster than a 32. So think about a 32-wheeler trying to make a turn. Think about a 16-wheeler. It'll make the turn quicker than a 32. An 8-wheeler makes a turn faster than a 16-wheeler. I hope this makes sense to you. So now, in this case here, the price moves up. As the price moves up, it stops here. Well, it stopped there because it ran into this eagle. Next thing is, the price will cut through, the price will come off of this eagle, cut through this eagle, and the price cuts through this eagle here, right here. Now at this point, the price stops here. There's several reasons why the price stops here. This was expected. One of the reasons the price stops there is because it measured a deep, the 76 deep. Another reason, and once you understand, for example, when the price, and I don't want to talk about Fibonacci's, when the price broke through the 23 and the 38 right here, you could expect to pull up to a deep and to crash right through down to here. But this is a class for tomorrow night. There's a reason for everything. Remember, everything humans do, they do based on the system. It's impossible to make money in the market chasing the market. It's very possible to make money in the market when you understand how the market moves systematically. So the price ran down, stop here, which was this here, and this here is the traveler. So the price gets into the traveler. Another thing I'm not going to talk about, but I'm going to mention to you, looking for longs this morning. This is a wave 5. This is a wave 4. This here is calling for a wave 5, meaning that the price needs to get above this pivot here. That's another class, I think, on Wednesday. People that make money in a market, and this is the best of the best in the industry, they know Fibonacci's, they know price action, they know the Elliott wave. The average person that doesn't succeed in a market doesn't much care for Fibonacci's and says the Elliott wave doesn't work. How can you make money in a market unless you know the same tools that the best of the best use every single day? Am I making sense so far? Please type, say yes or no. You say no doesn't mean I'm going to call you out. Okay, so here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So it's important that before you even look at the live market, that you know the basic Elliott wave. And that's actually not challenging at all. It's important that you understand the Fibonacci's and the buffers. It's important that you are totally confident that you understand what the presentation means. You know what the presentation means. So this picture here, once the price broke through the eagle, push off the eagle, breaks through this eagle and hits the traveler, and the eagle is above the traveler right there, the odds are the market is going to pop right back up. And before I go any further, a trade from here to here, it's 6.5. All you need is 2.2. All you need every day is to take a trade that takes you from here. That's too much. That takes you from here. That's all you need. A trade that goes from here, let's say to here, 2.2 right there. This is $110 from here to here. One contract gives you $110. 10 contracts, when you are ready to trade 10 contracts, when you have built a tolerance, that's $1,200. Now, if you take this trade with 50 contracts, right there, that's $5,500. This trade right here was 5 bars, 7 minutes. But you must develop the skill, the vision, that you can successfully understand why this would go from here up. You got to know this is the place to take action. And all you need is a little move once a day to actually make a lot of money. Now, I understand that the market is, everything about the market is bad. He rips you off, only the rich can make money. You take a trade, pulls back against you, takes you out, and it goes in your direction. They were watching you and they ripped you off. I understand all the language that folks use in the market, folks who don't make any money at all. Okay? So, Andrew Angus, I have no understanding what you're talking about. So, at this point, I don't know what you mean by that. Now, that's the way people think when they lose money in a market. Andrew, hear me out. I'm talking about people who don't make money in the market. This is the language on Facebook. This is the language. I know what I'm talking about, sir. I've been at this for 30 years. I should know better. Now, for you, Andrew, that's not what the market says because you learned the difference. How about that? Does that make sense? For you, you've learned the difference. You know better. But for the common person that loses money in the market, that's their mindset. All right, now, let's go here. So, what is the message here? In other words, let's go back here. It doesn't take much for you guys to make a nice living. But you got to train the brain. You got to stay focused on the technicals. When you trade, you cannot be thinking if you're going to lose money or make money. When you're trading, your mind's got to be on strictly, this is the place to take action. If you don't do that, if you're thinking about losing or about making more money or extending your targets, you're doing this for money. You cannot trade and succeed thinking about money. You're in a business for money, but you cannot make decisions because of the money. Okay, now here, the message here the message here is, so I'm looking at the market. I'm looking at the market live. And I see the market right here. Right there. Right before the spot closes up, this is the area. Well, here, the price, when the price came off, it did not pull back to the corner. Did not pull back to the corner. That means this is a place where the market can run up, and that becomes your first target, right there. The eagle is above the traveler. As the price dropped from here to here, smart money didn't sell off. It held its own. Here, the eagle is above the traveler. So I look at my anchor chart. This chart says you can go long. I look at this chart here. The eagle is above the traveler. It says I can go long. Remember, when the price was up here, the eagle was down here. The price is out of place. Boom, into it. Over here, the price is out of place. Where's the eagle? Above the traveler. Goes right into it, but it's pointing down, so that's your target. Pulls back down, goes right back into the eagle. Pulls off of it, but now is hugging the eagle. The odds are it's going to reverse. Okay? Now, this eagle right here is pointing down. This eagle is below the hawk. That means when the price crosses over here, you can expect the market to have a pullback with the price, with the eagle open to the downside. So here it comes. Now, watch what happens here. At this point, you get the wake up bar. There you are. So look at it. Now this eagle is above the traveler. The price here is below that eagle. If I take this thing down to where this is right here, right there, right there, the price is off of that eagle. Because the price was on the right side of this eagle, and it had the 1, 2, and this eagle is above the traveler, and this eagle is above the traveler, this is what you would expect to happen exactly as it did here. That's what you would expect to happen right there. Now, as the price runs back up, it hits the same area again. The eagle is below the traveler. Look, it comes right into the eagle again. Let me show you over here. The price stopped there at the traveler because the traveler this location is where that eagle is. Are you guys seeing this? The price is forever crossing one eagle onto the next eagle. And of course, there is the brilliance as once one eagle is going up, another eagle is above the hawk going up. This eagle, for example, if it was above the hawk going up, this is the time that the market can run 10, 15, 20, 30 points in one direction. Always eagle to eagle. Market is forever pushing from eagle to eagle. Now watch what happens here. The market opened. Let me bring this up here. Market open. When the market open, you have the 1, 2, and the eagle still pretty much here on the edge of the traveler, away from the price. See, that's the thing. With all the indicators in place, without all the indicators, it's hard to explain. But you see, when the market opened, that bar is off the eagle. So the price is up here. It pulls into here, and down it goes. As the price drops, now what is this here? That's the zigzag, correct? That's the zigzag that we talk about. You break the eagle to the upside, you pull back, either go down or stop at the eagle. And there you go. Now, this was a short that Jason took this morning. He made, I don't know, he made quite a bit of money. I think he made over $5,000 on this trade. I stayed out of this. And here, this is where I took my first trade. But now let's understand why. Why would I take a trade here? First, on a zigzag, the market tends to slow down and run right back up this way. And the market could run all the way up till it gets to, let me ask the question. If I cross this eagle, where should I go? This is the eagle on the 8. If I cross this eagle, where should I go? Next eagle on the F16. So, if I cross this eagle, the next eagle is right up there. And the price here is below the traveler and the eagle is above. So watch. Right into this eagle, watch. Same place. Oops. There you go. A trade from here to here, 2.7. I actually, let me pull it over here. That's not the one. I actually over here. Oh, that was a different one I did. This was at 952. 952. Hold on, let me find the right space. Yeah, there it is. I took this long trade right here this morning. Took it right here. So here it is. See it? This is my Falcon 8, my Falcon 16, my Falcon 32. I took this trade here. So when this appeared, now I'm looking at my Falcon 4 to time my entry, my Falcon 3. Took this trade with 12 contracts. The profit for this trade was $1,295. Can everybody see that? That was the first trade. But my certainty of this trade, it was very high. That's my entry. My entry is not up here. My entry is here. My stop loss is 9 ticks. So my risk, for lack of a better word here, is $45 per contract. That was my 2.2 target. And that's the reason why I took the trade get off, because this area here is where the trade could have come back down. So there's the same entry. There's the exit. I don't put these here. Ninja Trader puts that there. And then, of course, it was a combination. I don't look at these charts when I'm trading, before I get into a trade. I look at these charts only when this chart says go for long, and the eagle above the hawk says look for long. Eagle above the traveler says look for long. These two charts right here is telling me look for longs. Once I cross the eagle, plus this 1 wick, 2 wicks, 3 wicks right here, right into a deep, again, another deep, which I'll pop the Fibonacci, it's telling me this thing doesn't want to drop. So I took the trade right there. That was my target. The market went up quite a few more points. I don't care. That was my target. I am very precise. I am very consistent. Took this trade from here to here. And so right before 10 o'clock, this is 10 o'clock here, I had made $1,295. I could have been done for the day. Now going back to what we were looking at. Just like I said, it doesn't take much to make $1,000. I can use the same strategy day after day after day and make money. Oh, I got some trades that don't pay out. Next trade, boom. I'm green again. So the reason for this trade was this. It was very simple. Too many wicks. I hit a deep, just like I did on the other last chart I showed you. I hit a deep. This is the place where the market can pop. I know I'm looking for a long trade here. All I need to see is the bars get on the right side of the eagle. Because if the bars get on the right side of the eagle here, if the bars get on the other side of the eagle, with this eagle, with the next time frame, so on the 3/4 ton, if the price gets on the other side of the eagle, and the 16-wheeler, the eagle's above the traveler, it's a long. It's going to go up. It does this 99% of the time. It's its character. It's its behavior. My mind is forever on the technicals. And I'm not doing this to make $1,200. I'm not doing this to make $1,250. I'm doing this because it's the thing to do. I'm doing this because it's the thing to do. So all I want to see is the price now cross the traveler, pulls back into the eagle. It doesn't pull back. This is actually a dual bar reverse. It just slows down. Notice that as the price was coming down, smart money was coming down, but through this, smart money is holding. I just took action. I took the trade. And I cannot, let me see. That was it. Because I know first target for this thing here is the eagle, and this right here can be the second target. Oh, I know what I can do. That's it. That was my entry. If I turn on the automatic markers that the software produces, where are you? You can see exactly what I'm talking about. That's it. Once the price crosses this eagle, it'll start hunting this eagle. And if this eagle was above the hawk, I would have held the trade all the way up into reaching this eagle above the hawk. That wasn't the case. So I'm very happy with 2.2 every single day. I'm very happy to 2.2 every single day. It's not how many trades you do that will make you successful. Matter of fact, the more trades you do, the more you're prone to lose. And it's not sitting in front of the screen all day long. Matter of fact, if you sit in front of the screen 3 hours or so, you're going to burn the brain up. You're going to become a loser. You're going to become someone who is part of the 90% that loses money. You want to train yourself to get in the market and be done by 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I normally don't take a trade, get off the trade and get on another trade. No, I don't do that. That is not healthy. Take a trade. Be thankful. Notice what it took for this thing to move up. And here's another thing. If I took this trade and this trade came against me and stopped me out, I would go back and find out, was this a cost of doing business or a lesson? If I did something correctly, like it normally works, I would chuck what people call a loss into a cost of doing business. Okay? But if I did something I shouldn't have done, and the market took me out, I'd be thankful, because if I realize what I did, I learn. It's a lesson. I learn. It's a lesson. The best way the market can teach you is by taking money out of your wallet. But some folks are thick-headed. They just don't want to listen. They blame the market, and yet if you blame the market, you won't succeed. The market is always right. The market is always correct. If you cannot trust the market, you will never be a successful trader. So now, that was the trade I took. I marked up my charts, I posted my charts, and then, right here, right there. Let's think about this. Now, do remember that my Falcon 16 is the anchor chart. Once the price ran up and hits that zone again, number one, hits that zone, then if I look at the value between here and here and how much the smart money dropped between here and here, smart money is always right. And then if I looked at the price went even higher here than here, smart money did not go up as much, did it? Smart money, that means the people who knows how to make money, they were saying, don't buy, don't buy, don't buy. Don't buy up here. That's what that means. Well, let me show you. The price moves from what? Eagle to eagle. So if the price moves from eagle to eagle, back here, the eagle was up there. So the price on this chart is way off of the eagle, one. So what I have to do now is pay attention here that the price is way off of this eagle. And smart money is not going up with the price. What happened here? What happened here? And here. The bars got cozy into the eagle. If the price crosses this eagle, that means it's going to go up to this eagle, correct? Is that what we just went through? Is this what we just go through? So if this is what we just went through, why would not the same thing apply now to the downside? Can you guys see what I'm talking about here? Why wouldn't this be the same thing? Now, is the price now inside of the eagle here? Are we now slowing down at the top here? So if we're slowing down at the top here, and, oops, right here, that's that bar. So if all I'm seeing this here on this chart, and on this chart, the bars are way off and smart money did not go up with, as soon as I cross this eagle, where am I going? Down to where? To this eagle again. Now, in this case here, the 32, it kept his same position. It barely moved. One bar, 1 wick bar down, or 1 wick up bar here is 6.4. So you can do 2.2s in one of these bars. Nothing changed here. So if nothing changes here, nothing has changed here, then the odds are good that this is going to keep doing the same thing. Now here too, another advantage to this short is that this eagle now, the price over here is off of this eagle. This price at the top is off of this eagle. And now I'm crossing this eagle. Look, I took a short right there. I took a short right there. And I took this short, and I got my 2.2 here again. Now watch what happens on the other, what was happening with the other chart. There it is. Came right to there, and it bounced again. Now let me show you that trade, that short. To my left side here, I got two screens with my three. My left screen is these three. It's the dome and these two charts, 3, 4. The screen I'm showing you guys, it's the 8, 16, 32. So I took that short. Where is it? Oh, I took that long. Oops, let me open this up. I took this long, and I followed through with a short. Again, I am not going to extend my target. Oh, by the way, guys, I can do trades with 4 points, 5 points, 7 points. For the most part, I only show the 2.2, 2.7 because I want members to devote. I want members' mind to capture something that is simple, it's easy, it's rewarding, it's very profitable. It can change your lives forever. And then, in due time, in 6 months, 8 months, you can start doing trades for 8 points, 12 points, just like Jason does. But you gotta get mentally fit for that. So here, I took that first short, first long I told you. Now I took this, my second trade for the morning, and I was done by 10:20, 10:23 or so, 24. It came through the eagle. I click the trading account, which is this thing here. I click here for short. It comes down. It fills me. It comes down, and that's where it stopped. And of course, it came down. It doesn't move that much on this chart. Now, here's my entry now. I knew I was looking for short. That's how I took the short. Right there on my Eagle 3. Right there. Eagle below the hawk. Eagle below the hawk. Wick bar down here. Wick bar down here. Smart money. Now notice when this thing pushed up, what was smart money saying? Short, 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 short. So the price went up, but smart money said short, short, short. Just like here. As the price coming down, what does smart money say? With the price coming down, buy, 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 buy. But I didn't take this trade here. I could have. Other members took this trade. No, I took my trade. I marked it up. I held this pull back. Eagle way off of the hawk, which means this eagle is very separated from this eagle. This eagle is very separated from that hawk. A lot of pressure down here. Took the trade. Don't break a sweat. Pulls back. I know it's going to go down. And it filled me, and I was done. And look where it filled me. Look where it reversed. Look how precise these entries, pretty much, and exits are. So, for the morning, I end up with $2,630 of success in the market. This trade was 13.25 while the other one was 12 something. So here's the bottom of the dome for the two trades. Trading the market, it's not difficult. Trading the market is easy and simple if you are trained for it. Flying a firefighter, a jet, that's difficult if you only fly a Cessna. Driving a 16-wheeler for the first time is challenging if you only used to drive pickups. And if you're the best driver in the world and you're accustomed to drive regular cars and trucks, let's put you inside of an Indy 500 and see how you perform. Just because you're the best driver in the world, you never had an accident, you've been driving for 40 years, it doesn't mean you qualify to drive an Indy 500 car. Just because you're the best lawyer, best accountant, best engineer, best welder, best masseuse, best chef, best dentist, just because you are the best at what you do, it doesn't mean you have your brain is trained to do this. This is why people lose money in the market. And you who are trading and you are members of the Day Trading Coach, you must keep striving to focus at the technicals. And unless the technicals tells you to do it, you don't do it. We are forever trading eagle to eagle. What happened to this here when the price was down? It pulled into it, popped back, pushed off. Well, boom. It gets over here. The market never pulled back here. That becomes a target, as I said. The price is down here. There he goes to it. Laggard indicators. Laggard indicators are the best indicators in the world if you take the time to understand. For example, the message here is that as this is moving up, so watch this. As this is moving up, the message here is look out. You're coming to a place where the market has resisted. The eagle is too far below. Okay? And because the price, when it went up, never pulled back to the eagle here, you could expect this thing to drop. You could expect this thing to drop, and the first target actually is here. That would be the first target. You'd expect the price to come right through this eagle and come here. The other area is there. Why there? Because it's the belly of the wick bar. This is the body, that's the belly. The way I can be successful is because I know how to interpret it, the message that is behind me. The message that is behind me, well, watch this again. Let me do this for you here. If I take this and I go here, I go right to the belly of the bar here. There's actually two bars here. So if I go like this, this is where this thing could stop because the eagle is above the traveler. I already know when this is happening here, I already have an idea that's the place this thing is going to stop. Okay, how about this one? Where did this one came? So look at this. So this is the last wake up bar here. I have this bar that broke the eagle. As this the price never pulled back to the eagle here, to this corner of the green because going up. That means the price is going to come through and break this eagle. And this here could be the place because this is unfinished business where the market could reverse. And the market reversed. Now, in a way down again, same thing. The price never took off through the eagle, never tested the eagle. The price never came to the eagle. The next place this thing can come down is right either here or right there. Look at it. This is an eagle, John. That's the eagle. You didn't hear me share this at the beginning. This green, this indicator magenta and green, that's the eagle. That's the eagle. Each different time frame. So for those of you who trade time frames, like for example, you could say, okay, this is the 15-minute, 30-minute, 60-minute chart. You could look at it that way, but these are not time charts. This is money bars. Okay, the eagle is smooth, the hawk is rough. Okay, this is the reason. The eagle is smooth here. Let me show you a different chart that has the eagle and the hawk for you to understand. This is the Falcon 3. The eagle is smooth. The hawk is rough. That's because the hawk is mimicking the eagle on a Falcon 4. The Falcon 3 has more bars which can stretch the eagle. The hawk, in this chart, the hawk on which is the eagle on a 4 produces less bars, which makes the presentation on this chart get bumpy. Does that make any sense? For example, some of you, well, those who are a member, you know that. So Joey, get that. This chart here, for example, if I put this here and this bar right there, that's that bar. What happens is, if I move this several bars, it moves several bars before it moves a bar here. Does that make sense? Joey, can you answer me if I'm pronouncing your name right? Okay, now over here, notice how many bars I move over here before even a bar moves over here. So if this indicator is duplicated on this chart as a hawk, the hawk does not move as fast as the eagle. The eagle moves faster because the eagle is being powered by the 8, while the hawk is being powered by the Falcon 16. That's why it gets bumpy. But actually the bumpiness is amazing, because the bumpiness tells you the strength of the support, everything about it. But of course, this is how you guys learn when you become members. What I'm saying to you guys is that the market is systematic. The market is forever moving. It's moving right now. Let's look at what happened here. So, the market dropped down here. The market is moving right now, slow, but it's moving. When the market crossed this eagle, the next eagle is below. Look. See, when the market starts wicking down here and crosses this eagle, the next eagle is below. But here's the thing again. When the market went up, it didn't pull back here. So, as the market pushes through this eagle, crosses this one here now to the upside, goes right up inside of this, but it's inside, which means look for shorts, look for shorts, look for shorts. And as soon as it comes off of this eagle here, and it's already coming off of this eagle here, wow, look what just happened. This just happened. This is what? 1033? 1033 right here. Look, so right here, where's the target? I've showed you guys how to find the target. The target for this guy is right here. Or, if not there, it would be right there. This is where you think the market would bounce. Now, how do I know when this thing is going to cross this eagle? because both eagles are coming down. As soon as I get inside of this eagle here, right there, okay, now this thing is going to start crossing over. But this time, I don't expect this thing to go straight up. I cannot expect this thing to go straight up because this eagle right now is below that eagle. How can I tell? You see, if I had the hawk here, I would know. So here's the eagle. If I had the hawk here, I would know that the hawk is right here. You see the tip of the eagle there? This eagle, if I had this indicator, the hawk here, I could see that this eagle is over here, which would be the hawk, and the eagle here on this chart would be way below the hawk. Do you guys understand what I just did? I don't have the hawks here. I don't want to go reinstall them back here now. That's why the hawk is on this chart, because it helps you see. Now that tells me a message. What does that tell me? That tells me, by the hawk being here and this eagle being here, that tells me that I need at least a 1-2 here. So I wouldn't take a trade this time here, because now I have to cross this eagle. All of this goodness here is to break through this eagle right here. Okay? Now, as I break right here through this eagle, the eagle here is still above the hawk. I pretty much, once I get 1, 2 here, I'm going straight up through here, back up into that eagle right there. What I'm showing you, and for those of you who are guests, please don't scratch, don't pull your hair. It's just like anything. Imagine becoming a brain surgeon. Imagine being a welder. Imagine being a chef. All the ingredients, all the different foods. Everything requires time to learn. The reason 90% of the people don't make money in the market is because they get into the market without realizing that the best of the best is on the other side. They don't stop and think that Muhammad Ali was the best of his time. There is people with that qualification in a market right now trading. What gives you the right to try to take money from that person? How the heck are you going to make an investment or take a trade and you're going to beat that person? You can't. And you cannot learn to trade looking at the live market. You only can learn to trade by studying historicals without making mistakes. The more decisions you make in the market don't work, the more you teach yourself to lose. And this is a reminder for all the members. You guys, if you trade the market live for 1 hour, during the day or that evening, you should invest 2 hours restudying what the market did. You should always do 2-3 times the amount of time of study on historicals of that day than you do facing the live market. That's the way you get to see the presentation and what the presentation does. When this thing goes now back to the upside, for example, guess what? There's a target right there. Because the market never pulled back. And the other target would be right inside of this wick bar, which falls right into there. This is beautiful. Trading the market is absolutely a pleasure once you devote the time to learn how to do it correctly. You don't, guys, before you came into the class here, I was running some. So, can you guys see how this thing repeats itself over and over and over? Can the new guests see how this thing repeats itself? Yes or no? Are you seeing at least that it's pretty much the same thing? You see, the market is people. And the people that trade the market, for example, this product, they are creatures of habit. And you don't want to beat the Muhammad Ali's of the world, of the trading world. You want to know that the Muhammad Ali's here of this trading world want to push the market down. You want to be in here with them. That's what you want to do. And you want to smell when they're ready to exit the trade. That's what you want to do. You see? That's what you want to do. You don't want to compete against the best of the best. No, you want to join the best of the best. It's actually simple, guys, once you are trained to do it. You probably don't have what it takes to cross the Grand Canyon on a rope. Somebody can do that. Why? Because they trained. You probably don't know how to be a captain of a big yacht. Why? Because you never trained. That's it. And if you never made $1 million in 1 year, it's because you never took the time to teach your brain how to do it. It's that simple. It's not the economy. It's not the economy. It's all to do with your imagination. I want to end this class here. I want to go back here. Give me a moment. I want to go back here and I want to go through something here. Let's look at this. What you focus on grows. What do you focus on? How hard everything is? How everything is too expensive? How the government, for example, is the enemy, or taxes are too high, or there is no customers because of the corona? Is that what you're focusing on? Guess what? You keep focusing on that, that's all you're going to see. If you just stare at the color pink, you don't see no other color. You just see pink. What you think about expense, the more you worry, the more that worry becomes a monster that can torment you, could actually give you a heart attack. And what you dwell upon determines your destiny. So, if things are so hard that it's hard to make a buck, and you work very hard for your money, I work very hard for my money. Well, listen, an attitude like that just causes hardship. Now, do remember what Albert Einstein said. Let me get to his... A true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. 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 I want to see if I have another one here. Reality is merely an illusion. You see, your reality, for most of humanity, their realities is poverty, it's lack, it's life is hard, life is not fair. You cannot ever expect to succeed in a market with a mindset like that. It's impossible. To succeed in a market, you have to have a mindset of the wealthy that succeed at the market. You got to learn that. You got to learn that. Here's one more, and we'll end with this one here. Don't just read quotes. Understand what the quotes mean. The greatest gift you were ever given is your imagination. Everything that you enjoy every day, your car, your truck, your tools, the food you eat, came out of someone's imagination. And if you're the kind of person who's been working for 3-4 years, past 3-4 years, and your income is $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, you're stuck. You're stuck. You'll never get out of that, because 95% of what you think about every day is the same thing you were thinking about yesterday, last week, and the month before. What's going to change? Every day you put your pants on the same leg, put your makeup on the same way. How do you expect to change? You think just because you get a trading account, you're going to be able to make money in the market without the right way of thinking? You won't. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Because millionaires, hey, billionaires out there cannot make money in the market. They're too smart for their own good. They think because they made $1 billion on an internet business that they are capable, smart enough to make money in the market. Not without the right time invested to learn as you learn anything. Well, I'm on overtime. For me to keep going, I'm going to have to charge you guys extra. I hope you enjoyed the class. and another coach will do a class tomorrow night at 7. You can come and listen to them. Remember, the market repeats. Stay focused on the technicals. Pay attention to where the indicators are as they leave the price, as the price leaves them behind. This is not something you learn overnight, but this is something that in 6 months' time, you guys could be very proud of yourselves and your family could be very proud of you. But you gotta be willing to invest the time. And you gotta be willing to be coachable. You gotta be willing to give up your bullshit. How about that? Oh, I've been in the market. I got market experience. You don't know nothing about the market. With all due respect, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to wake you up. Okay? Whatever you knew about the market, if it was good, you wouldn't be here tonight. So, if you want to proceed with a day trading coach, you got to be willing to give up the pass and learn to become a different person in the way you see the market. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in another day. You know, guys, you're amazing. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the comments. And you guys make me proud when I see you posting your trades, those of you who are trading. And keep posting. Stay true. Don't fool around. Don't push for more trades. Stick to one trade. Be profitable. Let that thing grow. Before you know it, you're trading 5 contracts, 10 contracts, a step at a time. Step at a time. Good night, everyone.